How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to some Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. So, last time we got to Limberry, and it went kind of bad. That second fucking fight is holy crap. I mean, that first fight was bad enough, but we managed to kind of just zerg one of the two vampire ladies down and survive. But no dice on zerging down the Marquis Elmdor in the second fight. Combination of just not having the damage and not having the defense. Because we could potentially do the damage if we weren't just dying immediately, but we are pretty much dying immediately. So, thought process that we have is a couple of different things. First off, just getting a few levels is probably going to be pretty helpful. As a whole, we are a little under-leveled. Marquis Elmdor is level 41, so Ramza slightly above level, Lantis is at level, but everyone else is under level, with Lucky and Agrius being pretty significantly under level. That's a 4-point difference between, or 4-level difference between them and Marquis Elmdor, which does matter, right? So getting a few levels is potentially going to be useful, and then the other thing is probably we did kind of move into a strategy where it looked like maybe it was going to be working with Lucky / Misty trying to sleep the two vampires while the rest of us zerg down the Marquis Elmdor. I think that strategy can just still work fairly well as long as Lucky and Misty can survive. So survival being the second big issue is that 355 HP or 25 HP, that's pretty good. But sub 300, very sub 300, and just a little over 300 kind of makes it to where some of these people just get deleted by Ultima casts, or Elmdor's sword breaks, right? So probably in theory, while we like the idea of speechcraft being used to sleep, we probably want to put Lucky at least into a class where he doesn't just die. And then on top of that, the other idea is probably strapping auto potion to more people, right? So Nature's Wrath has a chance of potentially being useful-ish, maybe, but very rarely. Parry, probably not going to help, but some auto potion on Lucky and Misty might keep them alive through Ultimas in order to facilitate their ability to sleep the others. So the game plan that we have is probably try to get auto potion on Lucky and Misty. Probably put Lucky at least, maybe Misty, but probably not. Probably put Lucky at least into something that has a little more HP. Hope that the auto potions are going to be able to keep Lucky and Misty up long enough to sleep the two vampires. Put resistance to vampire on everyone else, so that Marquis Elmdor can't just end the fight by vampiring the remaining people, and then whittling the Marquis Elmdor down. So that's the kind of general concept that we have right now. In order to do all that we've got to we gotta get some stuff. So we actually have, maybe we don't have to get a lot of stuff. We actually have Auto Potion already on Lucky. We do not have enough for Auto Potion on Misty. Nor do we have enough for Auto Potion on Lantis. So I think we might change Lantis.
Wish me luck.
I don't know that we're gonna use Auto Potion on Lantis, but we might as well just have it. So I think we're gonna swap Lantis and Misty over to Chemist in order to get some Auto Potion going. Agrius already has Auto Potion. I think Agrius is fine. Agrius just needs levels. Being level 37 compared to what they would be. So what would we want to put Lucky into?
What?
Also, the other idea is making sure that Misty... Is it Mystic? No, it's Orator. What is it? It's, it's not Orator, it's Mystic. Yeah. Looking at Repose. The Repose is the thing that we're potentially... Is it? Am I going crazy here? Yes. It's Repose. No, it's Repose. It's absolutely Repose. Gotta be Repose, right? Right? I'm 90% positive that it is, which means my controller being a butthole, which means Misty already has it. Yes. So probably what we will do is we will put Repose onto Misty, along with Trepidation. Do we have enough for Trepidation, or do we already have? We already have Trepidation. Okay, so Trepidation can further be used to decrease the Marquis Elmdor's bravery, because he has Shirahadori, and Shirahadori gives him parry equal to his bravery. So if we reduce his bravery, right, he'll be less able to parry things. All right, that's the plan there. What chassis do we put Lucky in? He doesn't actually need to be super fast. I wonder if we just put him in, like, a knight chassis. Just to, like, give him some fucking HP. Change job.
I can do this.
Okay, so I think, realistically, Lucky as a knight with Auto Potion and Speechcraft is probably where we will be going.
Need something?
Does he need to... Do we... Yeah, I think I actually want to learn some knight abilities on him anyways. Okay, so these two need to learn Auto Potion. Everyone else is mostly just hanging out. Lucky is probably also just hanging out. Okay. Yeah, how are we showing Elmdor? The Elmdor Well, I'll tell you. We're gonna grind a little bit. That's how. We have several people that are several levels under Elmdor. We want to get Auto Potion. We want people to be a little more tanky than they are currently.
Yes.
And then, we want...
Ever ready. Of course.
And then we want
It's time.
some people to be able to survive some hits. So that's the generalized game plan. We gotta go back to the other city first off. So we might as well fight along the way.
Right.
So. Ooh, what's that bomb? He hit me. Surviving in general is a pretty good plan. You might think that. You might think that. But I don't know that that's actually the truth. We gotta get some gear. Let's get a...
I'm depending on you.
We're also probably gonna grind our bravery a little bit. Not like a crazy bit, but a little bit. I still have... Very nice. We also might have to go through some of our accessories, because we got like, we might have a little bit of a shopping list. Unfortunately.
Come then.
Well, if y'all want to hang out, by all means.
Power thrumming in skies above. As refulgent blade now strike! Hallowed bolt! Have at you!
Basically, though, I expect a lot of tonight's stream to be us prepping for shit. Hopefully, we will end the night by going and finishing the fights, but it might be too much. We'll see. We got asleep.
From strength to strength, I will prevail.
Okay. And experience. Ooh. I definitely call this more of a challenge run, using mostly generic use it.
Nothing to fear.
You know. You're not completely wrong. Or wrong at all. By the end, you only had one generic? Damn. That's,
My turn.
That's a lot of saying nah to shit.
I have you now!
Where am I needed?
Leave it to me.
Ramza said Cloud, Bayo, and you would swap out the last slot with one of your generics. Wow. He's buying him to wake him up. The AI is so much smarter than it used to be. Good job, AI. And I'm not actually happy about it, but good job, AI. Don't you run from me?
You don't have me yet.
That's kind of wild. I don't know that I've ever seen that before.
Easy now.
I'm in your
Too
debt.
close for comfort.
Come then. Fall! Newfound strength.
You've never used Beowulf or Cloud in earnest, and they were absolutely great units. Yeah. It's fun to like play around with the actual like
Come on.
unique characters.
It's over!
Best proceed with caution.
No turning back.
And we're not actually trying to drag this fight out or
Right.
anything, so we will just go with stuff. No instant KO.
Let me help.
We're just doing whatever gets us experience. Want to get a gun on them. Hey, easy peasy. And 20k, okay. So that lets us know about what we're working with if we need to grind out a little bit of money. Okay. Here's the place. No, skip this fight. Okay.
May I help you?
Actually do not need that much on Chemist. Or that much there. So pretty close
You
on
called?
both of those. You think we will actually swap over to fundamentals? AP boost. AP boost. Fine. Also fundamentals. You're just doing normal shit. You're fine. You're fine. Actually, hold that thought. Instead of fundamentals, Praise and Preach is what we're looking for. Okay, we might swap, after Lantis and Misty get their auto potion, we might swap them over to, Speechcraft. We should work on that as well for him, I think. Let's
Need
let's
something?
go ahead and swap Lucky here.
I'll repay your faith.
Okay.
All right then.
Got a gun, got a
You cool?
gun. Not have a gun.
Preparations?
Don't need a gun. Let's... Fundamentals... Let's fundamentals everyone. Here we've got... We didn't even pick up all the stuff with him. How embarrassing. All the stuff with everybody. We already have all his stuff, right? And only all the stuff we actually put out. Okay. That's fine. Can we get guns here? Outfitter.
Looking for Orton by all means. All that don't.
Can I get guns here? Can we get guns here?
Welcome, or catch your eye.
Can I get guns
I'll-
here? Okay. Places that we can find guns. Is it really only Gog? But the only place in the game you can buy a gun? Alright, well we got a little bit of a trip. Let's fucking go. Imagine not being able to skip fights. Yeah, it would. It's excruciating. Absolutely excruciating.
Looking for or catch your eye. Are you happy? Thank you for. May I await you?
May I help you?
That would have been so many fights to get back here.
Welcome, or catch you, or that I await you.
Oh, I pressed the wrong
Looking
button.
for Orton, good choice.
Do I care enough? How much is that costing me? Costing me a little bit. Okay, but that's all for the bread.
This is your anything.
We will not want that in the
No,
long run,
don't be
but that is fine for now. Okay. Got this. Da-da-da-da.
Of course.
Ever ready.
Of course.
Ready as ever.
Yes.
Forward.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Fast forwarding two things. Okay, so with you, we're just gonna be focusing, basically. We're just trying to burn through stuff for now. You are gonna continue preaching. You are also gonna be focusing. You are at 95 bravery. You are at 78. That's not great. Okay, well, we're gonna be stealing Agrius. Be bravery buffing as we go. Shield parry! Get shield parry! Beechcraft, preach. Fucking missed. Holy, can I north? I hallowed on myself? I can't. Nice. Easy peasy. It's, be a little painful for the wallet, but, you know, it's fine. Hey! Got him. Amazing to me. Her regular attack is so bad. I should put fundamentals on Agrius as well as we go into the next fight. We're not going to drag this fight out because I want to get Speechcraft on more people so that we can make the bravery faith stacking faster. But when I do that, I should put fundamentals on Agrius so she can continue to grind. Her faith is so bad. In a couple levels. Get some more steel going. Not over the head! It's worth picking up the treasure chest. Alright, spread the wealth. Easy peasy. You think you're gonna try to run 2 mimes, dancer, bard, and mathematician just to see if you can globally ruin the battlefield by hanging out in a corner? That is fucked up. That's honestly pretty fucked up.
May I help you?
Alright, both of these should have accomplished their task. Yes, auto potion. Done. Wonderful. Do we also need to learn? Okay, we already learned. Auto potion. Done. Great. Okay. So the auto potion people are completed. We want to learn praise and preach here, but we also want to learn... No, we already learned trepidation and repose there. Okay, so praise and preach. Learn that and change job here.
Ready for action.
What is it?
I'd rather do that. I was curious what the fuck was going on there.
You cool?
But I would rather do that. And then job... Oh, you actually have all of this. Praise, preach, great. You can also learn trepidation and repose. I don't think... We might actually swap Lantis over to Speechcraft as well. Or not Speechcraft, Mystic for that fight as well. For now, change job to
Wish me luck.
Stay on gun.
Need something?
Fine, that's fine, that's fine. You... Oh, right, she doesn't have fundamental. Right. Do we have anything that she can use to grind? I don't really feel like there is any. Huh. Yeah, I don't really feel like there is any. I guess what her
I shall redouble my
actual
efforts.
knight. Okay. Now, this is the one where I think we might actually, not fight very much. We'll see. Ah!
I will go.
Yes.
My turn has come. Very well.
Forward.
Okay, we would like to praise the shit out of everybody. Can we get above 95? 95's the cap, right? Check. Oh, we didn't fucking learn whatchamacallit. That's okay. He'll be the faith person. 96? Gotcha. Oh, we don't have praise and preach on both. Okay, so we're probably not gonna... Alright. Probably not gonna do that then. I hate that. You need 4 points to brave up and can't hit 101. That's what it is. The 97 is the actual cap. That makes sense. classic on desserts. We are grinding because the Marquis Elmdor kicked our ass. So this is our life now. You want bravery. That's what you want. The fucking misses! I can grind. I'm trying not to grind too much, but, you know, at the same time, we really banged our head against the wall last time, so I would prefer to make some sort of progress. So we're gonna grind what I hope is going to be an appropriate amount. Rough. I don't think you can play FFT on easy. On easy with at least some random grinding would be interesting challenge though. No random counters, no grinding. Just notice something. What have you noticed? Oh fuck, that hurt. Ow. Okay. Calm the fuck down. I'm gonna have to restock my fucking X potions. Hey, Noopsy balancing the books! Thank you very much for the sub. Always appreciated. More bravery! We gotta get Misty's fucking faith up. Holy shit. Hey! Say what? Look what? It's in the bathroom, in the shelf, with the other medicines. Top left. AC is 6, so I got the sicky talk happening to me. Aw. I appreciate that, desserts. I do not know that I am always worthy of that, but I do appreciate it. Okay, we're at 100 there. We should start working on bravery for Mist as well. Finish mine. I think faith affects the success rate of your speed crafts. All your opinion, not necessarily everybody's. That is very fair. That is very fair. fucking do it. Gonna do it. Gonna pick that up. You bastard. Actually mine. After all, we're grinding, so... Oh, we got the instant KO, motherfucker! Let's get this still here. When I was doing the Tails tier list, you wanted to argue a ton and throw it all into chaos. Aww. But going back through some of them, you're like, Jeremy has a point with some of these. I will never claim. That's not true. I have claimed and will claim in the future to always be correct. But realistically, I will never really claim to always be correct. But I do have a point on some of the things that I say. Often. Okay. If a unit has faith of 95 or higher, or bravery 5 or lower at the end of battle, it will leave the party. So, Lucky is at 86
That we've
faith.
survived thus far is thanks in
Okay.
Need something?
Gotta be on the watch out there.
May I help
But-
you?
Should be okay. Learn praise, learn preach. Good there. Learn praise. Alright. Learn. I didn't get enough on Misty. Damn it! Are you kidding me? I guess the issue with Misties is that, yeah, the issue with Misties is that, you don't get experience if you fail, right? So, Misty is failing a bunch. Etc., etc. Not if you're paying attention and are on, like, your 5th or 6th playthrough and you suddenly notice a lot of discrepancies, that do be the case.
Wherever I'm needed.
Do be the case.
As you wish.
Onward.
My mind is set.
Of course.
It's time.
It is. I. Okay. See how this goes. Gonna hold here for a second. Potentially the last one. It does not help if we do not succeed. Are you kidding me? 3 fails in a row? Game, please. Game, please. Rams is over here like, fine, I'll fucking do it myself. Like, holy shit. Might be back later. Still gotta put the good spit. Good luck. If we see you later, awesome. If not, have a good night. That definitely felt like it made a difference. Pretty good. There's no way I was gonna say, there's no way he can actually make it to the point. We're not gonna try to take, I'm actually just gonna focus with Misty. I just need the fucking JP. They've had the last of their Easter candy! The sugar! The shugs! Can I follow? Ow! It hurts us, precious. Uh-oh. Oh. We're kind of getting swarmed. Oh! Well, that was unexpected. Probably shouldn't have been unexpected, but... Alright, I don't actually think we have anyone to do any sort of reviving, which is fine, because we were planning on not making this one last forever anyways, but that does mean we need to chase everyone down real quick. So I guess let's chase people down and shoot them. Can I get him before he runs further away? I can. Yes. Easy peasy. Ow! Ow! I probably should have learned not to do that, but, you know. It's fine! We're fine! Everything's fine! Nobody almost died! It's okay! It's all okay. Okay, he's
That
at
we've
89.
survived thus far is thanks in full.
I do not think he needs any more stuff. Alright,
All right,
Misty
then.
should have learned enough. Yes, to gain reach, and already has reputation and repose. Actually, we will go ahead and change
This
over
should
to
work.
Mystic, since we are going to stay on. We're gonna have Mystic as our subclass for Misty during this. Ah.
May I help you?
Lantis, I'm actually fine leaving like this. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's a little concerning. It's a little
Preparations?
bit of a problem. Okay, we have learned from Monk. We have learned Chakra. Great. I kind of want to learn the Rens. On job progress? Okay, our job progress is actually. I'm legitimately considering, as we move forward, leaving Agrius as a... Maybe not. But I am considering, like, having her either be a knight or, like, occasionally sub-knight for Rens. We'll see. Right now, I think we will...
You require something? Hmm?
Have I learned everything on him yet? Close. Not quite, but... Yeah, we're almost there. Okay. I'm gonna come back over here real quick. Outfitter.
Welcome. Take who needs outfitting?
Misty.
This is
Yeah,
your
we got
custom. Will that be
I
all?
also just
After all,
want
in particular,
to check for... Yeah, so this...
are you happy to thank you for?
Just gonna go ahead and buy
Will
a
that
whole
come
stuff
back?
there. Okay, so I think everyone is actually prepped.
Right.
Preparations?
We're gonna do this. This is gonna be awkward for a second, probably, but we're in martial arts there. We'll also snag a purification and a revive. Okay, so we have a sub-martial. Okay. Mount Germanus might not be a great place for this. We'll try it. Mount Germanus. I'm not sure. I think this is a two-space... Yeah, it's a two-space corridor. So we're not going to have enough space for this to hit everyone. But we can do a... We can do kind of a situation where this works.
Wherever I'm needed.
Ready to fight.
Ready as ever.
I can do this. As you wish.
To battle.
let's see how this goes. Hopefully fine. Okay, we're thinking the person here. Can you set setting? Set. Quick remove. Oh, there's a quick removal of creatures and eggs, and Jay never told me. What the fuck, Jay? Yike. Big yike. I feel cheated. I'm also just now gonna promptly forget about it. Alright, so that's gonna be Agris's play. Atlantis can come over here. Okay. We're gonna focus on preaching first. Nope. Kill everything. Probably. Fucked up. I didn't swap the shit. That's my bad. Alright, it's gonna be awkward, but we should still be able to do it. I'm glad this is an easy set, honestly, because we're close to getting our asses kicked here. Ah! Missing! I step on it! It's a person fate. Or not? I don't understand. Maybe speech. I don't know what the fuck speechcraft is tied to. Doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But I fucked up, so we don't get to just camp that one. Misty was the greatest contributor.
That we've survived.
Okay, yeah.
You called?
Okay, so also want to learn Intimidate and Enlighten. Actually. And then we did learn those two, and alright, so that's the issue. I am interested in learning more fundamentals, but doing so breaks what we are working on at the moment. Swap back then.
This should work.
If that's the case, swap back. Okay. Speechcraft fundamentals, speechcraft fundamentals, speechcraft fundamentals, item metal, and then martial arts to maybe beat. Like, Agrius is kind of just out in the cold. Fortunately, Agrius is already high enough level. Actually, I think everyone is high enough level. Probably don't need to grind anymore, honestly. I might do one more session to try to grind bravery specifically. It would be nice for everyone to, especially my melees. Lantis is getting there, Agrius is getting there, but Misty is also supposedly a melee, but very low brave. So it would be nice to actually boost that. So we'll do one more. And hopefully at least max out bravery on this session, which should get a few points for everyone.
Of course.
My mind is set.
I can do this. As you wish.
To battle.
Where we're at really doesn't matter then. Alright, what are we up against? Here. Actually, that's fine. Speechcraft. We will focus on faith for now. People who do it. Jesus. The misses. Alright. Actually... Do they have any flyers? Yes, they do. Hey, how's it going, JRPG party? We are trying to do a little bit of grinding of our way success for the Marquis Elm Door. No. We're just doing Abyss is my Saturday game with Jay right now. I'm actually trying to finish this up so I can start something new. Peach. Yes. Not going well. I swear. I have a couple of ideas of what the new thing might be, but nothing solid yet. I am really interested in the idea of playing Vagrant Story in, like, higher definition. So, Vagrant Story with, like, a mod overhaul type scenario. So maybe something like that. That's him. Okay, we gotta focus on killing some of these things before we get burned down. There's also a couple of strategy games, strategy RPGs that I've been interested in playing, but I just haven't had a lot of time to get around to them. That is also a potential option. I don't remember their names off the top of my head. They're, most of them are, like, newer, like, indie titles. Super Robot Wars? I don't think that that is on the list. But that does sound fun. I played the first Bravely Default game. And it was good. I enjoyed it. Definitely not back to triangle strategy. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Triangle strategy is like, kind of like a Vesperia for me. Like, I bitched about it at great lengths, but that's just because it could have been incredibly promising and just let itself down. Like, it has some really good, like, basis, but it really fucks up a lot of shit. and it frustrates me greatly. The gameplay's fun, could be better, but the gameplay's fun. But the story just is all over the fucking place and doesn't make it. It's a war/strategy story from the concept of a person who has no idea about war or strategy, which is normally fine. Because I don't bitch about a lot of strategy games doing dumb things strategically. Like, I don't bitch about this game doing dumb things strategically, right? But it doesn't paint itself as a game where the people involved really understand the nature of strategy and war and are attempting to implement it as the basis of the game, right? This game is just a band of heroes that happens to be a strategy RPG, right? Like, the strategy part of it is just the gameplay. But triangle strategy is literally like invasions and defenses and sieges and counter defenses and diplomacy and politics, etc., etc., right? Yeah, this game, Final Fantasy Tactics, is just a bunch of it's a hero story with a band of adventurers that happens to play out as a strategy RPG. Whereas Triangle Strategy, the story of it is they are running a kingdom and defending a kingdom, and they are strategists. So all the things that are happening are these, in theory, legitimate things, and the vast majority of them are stupid as fuck. They're ill-advised. So that's why I say it's this concept of it's a strategy game where the strategy matters, but it's written by a person who has no idea what they're talking about. Gameplay-wise, I found the gameplay generally fun for Triangle Strategy, but I also found it less than it could have been, I think is probably the best descriptor. In the beginning, I thought it was a lot of fun and very interesting, and then it just didn't progress very much. It ended up being relatively shallow for me, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, honestly, I don't think that Final Fantasy Tactics is the craziest in-depth strategy. Or like Fire Emblem sure as shit isn't crazy in-depth complexity, right? Yes. Yeah, it's I wish there was more customization. That was the thing that ultimately at the end of the day with Triangle Strategy, you end up like augmenting a character like 4 times ish, I think, if I'm remembering correct. It's been a couple years. I played it when it first came out, so it's been a couple years. But you just don't do that much to change them, and then that's it. That's the whole game. Like, there's not a lot past that, and it's kind of disappointing. You know? Not the worst thing in the world, but just kind of disappointing. Okay, if we can drive the dragon away, we can set up and do the grind up. If I had to rank it between Ogre Battle, FFT, Fire Emblem, and say Department Heaven games, I don't know that I know what Department Heaven is. So I can't rank it based on that. But now I want to know what Department Heaven is, I would say that wishy-washy? Wishy-washy? You think he had to be so wishy-washy about him? Sorry. I'm about to get triggered by that game. He's irrelevant. He's fucking elephant, and half the time when you make a decision with him, that decision doesn't actually matter, because the way they execute on the decisions makes it seem as if you didn't even make that decision, as blah 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 blah. I have beef. I might have more beef than I realized I had beef. I don't know. If I had to rank it, it's pretty low on the totem pole. If I had to rank it in comparison to like classics like Ogre Battle or FFT, for example, I don't think it necessarily compares at all. I think graphically it's very appealing. I think Department Heaven, or the series Yingzhou Union. I don't have a lot of experience with those games. I've played a little bit of Yingzhou Union, and I haven't played either of those others. So I still wouldn't have enough to probably rank it compared to them. But like, I think Triangle Strategy, I got very upset at it because it had a lot of promise, right? Like, the concept of the game is very appealing, but the execution I thought was very poor. So I would be happy to see it a further installment in the future if I thought that there was any chance or any reason why the execution of the game might change, but I don't really have a reason to think that the execution of the game might change. So, if there is another Triangle Strategy in the future, I probably will not get very hyped about it, but if it does well and people are like, actually it's really good, then I might give it a chance, type thing. But for me right now, I'm like, I would assume that another Triangle Strategy would just be the exact same type of shit, and that would just piss me off. Because it's just like, it felt like the choices that you made either didn't matter or were blindly idiotic. Like, at almost every given moment in the game, when the game presented a scenario and it was like, here are your choices, you can do A, B, or C, I'm like, there should be D, E, F, there should be so many other options, because A, B, and C are, well, that's the thing, the choices matter. When I say the choices don't matter, what I really mean is the choices they're always bad choices, right? The game is like, you have to choose between doing A or B, or you have to choose between doing A, B, or C. But every time you choose, or almost every time you choose, it's between idiotic choices, right? Like, you're like, well, shouldn't we just go do this thing, or maybe this thing? And the game's like, no, that's not even an option. You're gonna do one of these three things, and they're all stupid. They kind of screwed themselves with the Triangle 3. Yeah, absolutely. They did. Because they feel like they're pigeonholed. They've got to do these things, and at the same time, they have to make it tense and suspenseful. So you'll go do a thing, and it'll be a really big, important thing. And it's done in a very idiotic way. But you still succeed, but your success actually, and they'll build it up. They're like, oh, it's this huge, if we don't win now, everything is over, and you'll win climactically. And then the next scene is like, okay, but actually it wasn't that big of a victory, and we're still on the back foot, and now we're pressed into this corner, and it's like, okay, well, fuck me. Did it really fucking matter what I picked? If it's irrelevant if the strategy is always bad, and even when we win, and when we deprive the enemy of food, nah, it doesn't matter. Still gonna lose. Okay, alright, sure, sweet. It's the kind of concept of like, it's kind of like a 40k-ish kind of scenario. It's a war game written on the concept that supplies and logistics and manpower don't actually matter, right? We'll talk about those things and we'll act like they matter. But for example, in the world of 40k, supplies, logistics, manpower, those things only matter in the scope of the story needing them to matter, because there will always be more Space Marines to throw at the problem. There will always be more Imperial Guard to throw at the problem. What you can feed them or get them there or what have you is irrelevant, because it's necessary for the story, right? And Triangle Strategy does the exact same thing, where it's like we'll talk like it's a problem, and we'll make choices like it's a problem, but it's not actually a problem. It only matters when the game wants it to matter. You can't compare 40k to Triangle Strategy. It's the concept. You get what I'm saying. Please run away. No! Okay, well, he didn't do the thing that I need him to do, which is run. Probably we don't really need him to run. We could just back up and face tank him, I suppose. I guess we'll back up and face tank. Ugh. We got too many, like, bodies in the way. This got very messy. So is FFT the best tactical RPG that I played? I think FFT stands the test of time because it has incredibly customizable gameplay that continues to be fun 20 years after the fact. And its story, while not perfect, is interesting, unique, and done well enough to bear its own weight. So, yeah, Jay is right. It is not a perfect game, but the shorter answer is yes, and the long answer is yes. Am I happy with this remake? That's a complicated scenario. I think that Ivalice Chronicles is the best way to play tactics, and I think people should play tactics. I think this remake is a cash grab, and they could have and should have done way more to it to make it worthwhile to fans of the series. Is my personal opinion. Yeah, it has a lot of quality of life. That is very good about it. Yeah, very true. Yes. My issue is the only thing that Ivalice Chronicles does is improve quality of life, which is cool. And I love that, and that's awesome. That's great, right? And it kind of like balances, brings back things, right? You know, you have the option between the graphic fidelity increase or the classic version, but there's missing content from other versions of the game, which is an annoyance, right? Like, I don't like that. And there is no real new content is an issue. So for me, I'm trying to think from like a business concept. They put a team on this that coded some good quality of life things, awesome, and someone sat at a computer upscaling, because they didn't redraw all this shit, right? Like, they didn't remake all of the graphics of the game. They had someone sitting at a computer with a program upscaling the prior existing graphics of the game. And then they packaged that as a remake of the game, and it's like, whether it's a remake or a rework, what's the other fucking word? I don't remember. I get it confused. Remaster, right? But it's just like, is this the best way to play Tactics? Yeah, absolutely. Could they have gone the extra mile and added some new classes, or not taken out other classes or unique characters that had already been added in previous editions of the game? Yeah, they could have done that. Absolutely. You think they did, didn't they? They couldn't find the old code for the game and they had to build everything? Maybe. That sounds suspicious to me. Like, if you look at it's possible, but if you look at screens from side by side, like, it looks like it's just a program that has upscaled things. And that may be the case, that might not be the case. Maybe art isn't part of the rebuilding. Okay, so from an art standpoint, my assumption is that absolutely it's just an upscaling program. From the concept of couldn't find the old code for the game and had to rebuild everything, I could see that for maybe like the War of the Lions edition. Like, maybe they did that for that edition of the game. But War of the Lions is only like 10 years old or something like that. That surely, and the issue that I have with that concept is we have like full ass ROM hacks that you can just dive into the guts. So I could see like War of the Lions being a scenario where they had to do that, but from then to now, it seems unlikely to me. But I don't know. I do not know the truth of the matter. And even in that scenario, right? Like, it's the concept of, even if that is the case, where they did have to do a lot of rebuilding, like a lot of recoding for things, I'm like, okay, and? Like, just because they had to do a lot of recoding for things doesn't preclude the concept that they didn't really add anything new. The team who did this remake is the original team who did the original FFT. They said they didn't want to touch what the second team who made War of the Lions. Now, that is true. I did hear that. And at that same time, I'm like, fucking why? The War of the Lions rework or remake or whatever it's fucking called did a lot of really good shit. And if that's the issue, if it's just weird pride things, then okay. Okay. If that's the case, I just have differing opinions on why that is a good or a bad thing, I think. We know what is the best way to remake it? Maybe. Maybe that's the case. If it is, that seems like a very bad opinion. Not to say that it would be fine for a group to be like, we want to do this and not this, right? We want to do this, not that. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But if their reaction was, we don't want to touch this other team's work because of pride, that's stupid, right? If the real reason was, hey y'all, we don't want to touch this other team's work because their coding is a nightmare and it's all over the place and it's going to take us 3 times longer to do the things that we are wanting to accomplish, that's perfectly valid. If their reasoning is, we don't want to touch this other team's work because we are prideful and we think what they did isn't the right thing to have done, okay, well then you're just, you are making a choice, and it's a choice I disagree with. Not to say that, like, they couldn't decide to do things differently, but, like, not working from the basis of other people's work is like, okay, well then we should all just go back to the fucking Stone Age. Like, get out of here. Missing out on Onion Knight, Black Knight, Lusso, Baltier, right? That sucks to lose out on those things. And again, I agree that Ivalice Chronicles is the best way to play Tactics now. That's, I think, undeniable, right? But the issue is that even if it is, this could have and should have included new content, new characters, new classes, new fucking dungeon, right? Like, it could have and should have had more. Because otherwise, all it is an opportunity for them to re-release it and make money off of the prior existing content. That's the issue, right? Not that the game isn't a good game, not that this isn't the best version of Tactics. Absolutely. But the only reason this exists is as an option for them to make more money off of the prior existing content. And that's what I have an issue with. Because you didn't add any new content, you didn't change the game in any drastic way. It's just the same old shit, which is great shit. Do not get me wrong, it's fantastic shit, but it's still the same old shit. So, you know, it's the, I get as annoyed. You feel that's highly undermining, like, the quality of life editions? But it's not undermining it at all, right? Best way to play FFT is Ivalice Chronicles, right? Absolutely, 100%. Ivalice Chronicles contains no new content. Those two things can be, like, different to each other. What about full voice acting? You know, maybe that is a talking point, right? Like, if you consider voice acting content enough to count for a full remake, I would say that in the cases of certain games, I could see a graphic update and full voice acting being worthy, and quality of life being worthy of a remake. But again, my issue is going to go for the concept of War of the Lions already existed, right? War of the Lions doesn't have full voice acting, I don't think, but it has a lot of voice acting. So we already had a, like, decent looking version of the game with good cutscenes, voice acting, etc., right? So, like, it's a gray area right? I'm not gonna say, for example, Jay clearly feels like it's enough of an update to warrant it, right? And that's fine for him to have that opinion. Like, this, it's not something that I feel so strongly about that I'm like, no, everybody who disagrees with me is wrong. I just kind of feel like they should have added more, and they didn't add more because this was intended to be a cash grab. That's my opinion, you know? Has voice actings in the CG cutscenes? Yes, gotcha. That's fair. Do I think they should have changed the balancing a bit like they did with the Ogre Battle remake? I do think they did. Like, I think they enhanced the AI, and I do think they. I don't know that they changed the balancing at all. Because I'm playing on fucking Tactician mode, so all of the balancing is out of whack. So I don't know on that particular scenario, but I do think that they said they improved the AI. I feel like I have noticed that, and that is cool. I think what they should have done is add new fucking abilities, right? Take the goddamn time to go into the classes and add an extra 2 or 3 abilities across most of the classes, most of the jobs. And that would have been game-changing, right? Like, what I'm asking, what I wish they had done isn't like 20 new jobs. I wish they hadn't cut the jobs from War of the Lions. I wish they had given us a couple of new characters. I wish, like, 1 or 2 new characters, right? I wish they had given us 1 or 2 new job classes. Like they did with prior, releases, that type of scenario. But more specifically, I wish they had gone into the guts of several classes and updated them. Yeah, maybe not for all classes, but absolutely. Some classes do not even have skills in all of the options, right? Some classes do not even learn skills in all of the positions. Could have been changed. Like what the fuck? That could have been easily changed. But it wasn't. Because the intention was never to go in and make a game that has a whole bunch of new shit added to it. And I can especially see that if the dev team was part of the original team and they had the opinion of we're not going to touch the War of the Lions remake because of pride, then I can definitely see where that team probably would also go, we're not going to add anything because of pride. And to me, that's stupid. That's absolutely stupid. A bunch of hullabaloo. But really, at the end of the day, my opinion is absolutely still the best way to play Tactics, and if people want to play Tactics, they should be playing Ivalice. Weirdly enough, they reused the translation from War of the Lions. Yeah. So, IDK. IDK. That's a good thing? I agree that's a good thing. I think, so, here, a lot of this boils down to, if War of the Lions didn't exist, right? Like, if War of the Lions didn't exist, then I honestly would have 0 bad things to say about Ivalice Chronicles. Because there would have been a massive gap in time between the original Tactics and any, ports or anything like that, and Ivalice Chronicles' existence, right? And I would be like, that's fine. But my issue is War of the Lions does exist. We already got a remake of Final Fantasy Tactics. And it included not as good a graphic update, but in theory a graphic update. It included really awesome cutscenes and voice acting. It included a great fucking translation. Even things that make me mad. I miss my knife hand. But, right, like, it did a lot of really good things. It had a lot of amazing improvements there, right? And that, because it exists, it means to me that the next iteration needs to have added something. And yes, the quality of life is very, very good. Quality of life is very, very good. And the voice acting is really well done. And that might be enough for people. Honestly, it's arguably close to enough for me. But I also feel like they could have done more easily and didn't. Do I think they'll make FFT2? And have I played other FFT titles? I've played Advanced 1, I have played Advanced 2. I played the shit out of FFTA 1, even though it annoyed the piss out of me. It's okay. I played FFTA 2 many, many years ago when it first came out. I didn't end up finishing it, but I liked it well enough. It was okay, from what I remember. Probably, I would probably like FFTA 2 more now if I put time into it. The issue that I had with it was I played it at a time when I didn't complete games, so I barely put any time into it. But yeah, I wish they would make an FFT2. An actual, people can say FFT Advanced 1 and 2 are like sequels or whatever, but they're really not. They are adjacent franchises. FFT Advanced and Advanced 2 are not the sequel to Tactics, right? It is an adjacent franchise. And I don't know. I thought, I was really hopeful when we very first started seeing screenshots for Final Fantasy 16. I was really hoping that was going to be a Final Fantasy Tactics 2. But that was not the case. You were certain 16 was happening in Ivalice? It astonishes me that Final Fantasy Tactics is touted as such a pinnacle of the genre. And I say such a pinnacle, it might be the pinnacle of the genre. It might legitimately have that title. And even if it doesn't legitimately have that title, probably enough people would argue for it that it would be realistically true, whether it was practically true or not. It astonishes me that they haven't done anything with that. I would maul people for a Final Fantasy Tactics 2. I would maul people for a shit. Jay and I were talking about this previously while I was playing through this game. I would maul people for a Final Fantasy Tactics Saint Ajora. I would maul people for a Final Fantasy Tactics 50 Years War. Right? The story of of all of these people that we have heard about, of Barbaneth, of fucking Thunder God Sid, right? Like all of these people, Elmdor, fucker that we're about to fight, right? Like all of these people have this crazy epic war story that Ivalice lost, right? Like, or not Ivalice. Ivalice is like the continent or whatever, but Zeltinia or whatever the name of the country is. We lost. We are currently playing in the country that lost the war. And there's these great heroes, and it would be amazing to have a Final Fantasy Tactics 50 Years War. It would be amazing to have a Final Fantasy Tactics, you know, Saint Ajora's story, the original Zodiac Brave story, right? Like, it would be crazy to have that story. And that concept is just sitting there and not touched. Completely not touched. For some fucking reason. Touch? No touch, you're sick. Sicky, no touch. The first reveal trailer just gave you the feel of Ivalice in general? Absolutely it did. 100% it did. Fucking people riding around in chocobos, etc., etc. It looked all medieval and shit. Like, it absolutely felt like it was gonna be, if not a Final Fantasy Tactics game, it felt like it was going to be an Ivalice game. 100%. We're very close to that. Fuck. Missing. You were devastated when you found out you don't even visit the kingdoms and run around in them, buy, quest, and explore. They're just levels, one and done. I haven't even played 16. I have heard that it is a perfectly enjoyable game. And that, you know, I probably will have a good time in it when I eventually play it. But nothing that no, you're fine. I know a fair bit about it. I mean, I live on the internet, so I get a lot of spoilery content regardless of what I try to do. But yeah, it's the thing of like, I have no urge to go out of my way to try to get involved in it. Okay. Almost done. I swear to God, if we do all this and we still can't beat Elmdor, I'm gonna be very sad. No, he really liked it. He just has strong opinions on what is and is not a Final Fantasy game. For the reason I like Devil May Cry, yeah. That's been a kind of an issue for a while. Is this concept of like what makes an RPG an RPG? Like what makes a Final Fantasy game a Final Fantasy game? You look at something like the early games compared to, if you look at something like 5 or 6 compared to something like 16, it's like, what are we, the genres? What is the genre? It's like, question mark, I don't know. Yeah. It's what's the all it's not all splash and no substance, all flash and no substance is what it is. Is that what it is? That's what it is. Ugh. That's not to say 16 is not a good game. I have not played it. I have heard good things. I would probably enjoy it if I played it. But I haven't been drawn to play it because what I've basically heard is it's it's 15-2, but with a different setting. The boss battles are epic, combat is smooth and satisfying, everything else is... Yeah, I would probably bitch if that's the case. I would probably end up bitching. And I already do that enough. Is that it? Are we done? One more. Stop missing! Please. Okie dokie. Alright, kill this guy. Jesus. Alright, that whole fight took like an hour, sorry. Y'all distracted me. I haven't done so many fetch quests in my life. That's not good.
That we've survived them.
That's a bad thing. I've been very anti-fetch quest here lately. Okay, I think... Let's take a look at our stats. 97 bravery, 78 faith, 91 brave, 79 faith, 81, 89, 75, 65. Misty really still needs a little bit of work, especially on the brave. 91, 63, so significantly better across the board on the brave. Don't get me started, Jay. Okay. We have a plan. Let's start setting up that plan.
How does it look?
Monk. Width. Mystic Arts. Dual wield. Probably auto potion. We are doing
I can do this.
with Mystic Arts. I don't really have anything here. Take a look. What could we potentially get that we care about? Okay, controller. Don't freak out on me. Maybe some magic defense boost? Swiss Belt probably would be very useful. What did I think of the State of the War thing they added in this remake? You didn't really use it myself? I haven't really used it. I looked at it a couple of times, and it's neat-ish, but I think that is something that I think that's something that I would care about in a new game that I didn't already know what was happening and going to happen is the issue. So I think it's probably a feature that for a new player, they probably would think it's very cool and interesting. But I already know what's happening / gonna happen, so it's kind of whatever to me. Just fine. Defense boost, attack boost, double hand, no. I think maybe just magic defense boost. Okay, that should be fine. Misty is still planning to be... Get this... Yes. Still planning to be Geomancer.
A new look.
Wants to be running Mystic. Probably wants to be running Auto Potion. And probably wants to be running Attack Boost. And then Agrius, I think we just set back to
You require something?
Holy Knight, Inshab,
I shall redouble my efforts.
and go back to items. And I don't think we have anything here that matters. Safeguard. I should honestly put Safeguard on her, period. Or maybe like concentration. Concentration. Safeguard, though, is probably a very important thing. Did some of the voices take me by surprise? Not. I would say no. I don't think any of them took me by surprise in the concept of that's not what they sounded like in my head. I think the majority of people that matter, I think, sounded plausible in my head. I think some of the people that I just didn't care about or didn't think of or didn't have like a mental thought in my head, I was like, wait, what? And there's been like some funny voice lines where I was like, who the fuck did that? But I think in general is mostly just like, oh yeah, this is good. Okay.
Very well.
Our plan, our desire, is to have a bunch of anti-vampire stuff. Which, that is the Japamalas. So, I think we're going to want at least 4 Japamalas. So let's snag the outfitter
by
real
all
quick.
means. May I help with you're
Let's
in
do a
safe hands with
fitting,
me?
just to double check. Am I not? Weird. Yes. That makes sense.
This is you won't be disappointed.
That makes sense.
This is most apt. Will that be a comeback? Welcome. So you're in safe hands with me.
Aha, there we go. That
This is your grand total. Most apt, sir.
more along the lines of no, not that. Okay, so Rune Blade would be better. Who's using the Rune Blade right now? Is it Lucky? Lucky is has the gotcha. If that's the case, then yeah, we will want to up.
This is your... You won't be disappointed. Oh,
Not
and
using
don't
the
forget
OP
your
characters, no. When we started, I let some of the people in the chat make characters. So we have a J character, and then we have two other chat characters, and then the fifth we've just thrown Agrius.
May I help with Alt? After Alt in particular.
We need one more of these.
Are you happy?
I
Anything?
believe. Because I think our plan is to have Agrius stay on the Angel Ring.
May I? Don't be a... Welcome. Or catch
Do
your
I
eye.
want to buy more of those to start with? We can buy 2 of them. Kind of a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation.
Are
Buy
you, thank
2.
you for... May I be? I'll...
Okay, let's
Was
take
there
a look
something?
at our equipment. First thing that we want to start with, Angel Ring could be really important, but I think actually we want the Guardian Ring? Or is it the Jade Armlet? Yeah, it's the we don't want to be stopped. What? Because they do the stop thing. These I think can Angel Ring. You will do Angel Ring, and you can Ring. You can just sit on. Joppa. I guess the Joppa doesn't really matter. I mean, that's poison. Those guys do a fair amount of... Are we going to be able to do... What's the plan here? We're going to try to sleep one and then Zerg down the other. I think is the play for this first run. Also have a view. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna hard save here. And then we're gonna go take a run at Limber. Bingy's Cross! We have a couple levels on people. We have some slightly adjusted skill sets. We have a little more HP on certain characters. Yeah. I still think this is going to be extremely difficult. We know where Ramza is, doesn't matter.
As
We'll
you
put
wish.
Agrius and
I can do
Misty
this.
towards the front.
My mind is set.
Ready as ever.
Alright, let's see if this
Forward.
works. We just want to try to sleep one of the 2 of them, and then Zerg the other one down. We don't necessarily care about any of the fucking bio spammers. Can we make it? Yes, we can.
I've got work to do.
Alright, they're doing multiple fucking Ultimas here.
Come on.
We're going to want to probably do a Yamori.
No holding back.
And then we're gonna want to probably should have just gone and attacked her. Yeah, that was dumb. That's okay. We'll move here and hopefully have her eat double ultimas.
I will not lose.
I suppose I could have tried to learn Ultima. I just don't care, necessarily. Hey, we got double. Okay, she really only needs, like, a hit. So hopefully we can get in there and do the work. Alright. About to get bioed to hell and back. Alright. Come in and do a swap. Easy peasy. Ouch. Ouch. Owie, owie. Wowie, kazowie, mamawi. Fuck. It's getting away from us. Alright, let's just... We're not gonna worry about sleeping. We're just gonna get in here and smack. Alright, job done.
You're strong.
Mission
indeed.
accomplished. We made it past
But
the...
if you are determined to know our true nature, then join us inside. Assuming your courage holds, that is.
My courage is holding by an extremely tenuous thread.
I do find myself growing fond of you. Rather than foes, mayhap we might be friends. But come, let us continue this within. Do not keep me waiting now.
If I had to pick one, it would be Letty. Because of the... Perhaps we could be friends.
Do they think this some sort of game? Damn them.
Yes, they do think this is some sort of game. That is indeed what they think. Indeed, Areno. Don't put your dick in crazy. I meant as an actual friend. I meant picking one as an actual friend. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Jesus. Get your mind out of the gutter. Alright, we've seen all this. Alright, come on, Elmdor. Alright. I should have done my preparations. It's easier to do the preparations in the menu we were just in than it is in this menu, so that's my bad. Okay. We are going to
Ever ready.
Agrius in front. He is going to be the one who runs forward. Everyone else is going to be slightly removed.
My mind is set.
Onward.
And the goal to sleep those two motherfuckers. Hold up. We are okay. Correct there. We are incorrect here. Want the Japa. We're trying to immune ourselves from Vampire. the fourth one? Who is the fourth one? Yes. Merrick does not need that. Get the fuck out of here, Merrick. Okay, so we have Mystic Arts on 3 people because we are gonna try to sleep these ladies.
My turn has come.
Alright.
At the ready.
And then while these ladies are slept, we are going to try to kill Elmdor. Oh, fuck. Alright. Prior plan continues to exist. Hollowed bolt. Smash. He did the thing. He teleports in. He breaks. Very fair. Ow my god. We are doom. We auto potion. Auto potion on a... Okay, not on everybody, but auto potioned on a couple people. Okay, going for the stop on Agrius. That sucks, but that is different.
Well then.
We didn't get the auto potion there, so we're gonna die. Okay, so things are off to a normal start. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, I want a position. I don't want to come over here. Pose unit 7%. I'm going to come here. Would like to 30%.
Leave it to me.
We're going to try to hit him with a trepidation. Fucking missed. God damn it.
Shall we?
Okay. Not a... Oh, and we got confused. Not a good run so far. But I believe the idea has merit. I believe the idea has merit. Okay, they're about to Ultima the shit out of me. How do I manage this? Just force him to take a hit, I guess. Don't really have many other options. 60% chance? Fucking real game? Real game? 60% chance? Fuck you!
This can't be.
That might have actually been sealed the deal! We really don't have a lot of options here, so we're just gonna go for the attack. 34% chance. I guess because it's in the side, it's still not a good hit. There's no chance of us actually succeeding on that, so I'm not gonna do that. How far of a range do I have? So if I move here, I can hit him with a trepidation. Okay, so we're gonna trepidation him again. Because there's still the chance that maybe confused Rams
As
will
I
walk
thought.
over there and hit him. But probably not. Suffocate. Okay. It is done. Okay. Situation did not work this time. Fucking got me with the stop. Yike. Yike. Get him, aggro. No! Alright. Okay, we lost that one. Retry. The idea, I believe, has merit. It's at the very least significantly better than what we have done previously. God, we're getting real not good in this, like, starting set, though. Like, also the stop being a very different thing than what we have experienced previously. How do we want to approach this? They're both pretty far away. I think we might go for the trepidations first. How do I want to do this? Go for the hose. 97%.
My turn.
Want to take the chance here. One hit. Potion's pretty nice, but we're probably just still gonna die. Okay, that is a sleep. Fuck, okay. Dying to that sucks. Please do not fuck me on this. 83%. Holy shit.
I must concentrate.
Oh no! Oh no! And now he's gonna. No! Oh, fuck me. That's unfortunate. And now he's running. Oh my god. Terrible. Absolutely terrible for me. Oh, that's not bad. Huh. Interesting. Propose her. I think Agrius can just finish this. Very nice. Our plan had merit! It succeeded!
You are strong.
We did it!
More than I can overcome.
Now,
As much as it galls me,
now we gotta do it again!
there is no denying that. I await you in the Undercroft. There is no more fitting a place for us to settle this.
Yeah, totally first try.
I care not where. You'll not elude me again.
We came in, we knew exactly what was going to happen and came in with a perfect plan to counter it on the very first try. Totally. I don't actually remember 100% what Elmdor's fucking
we've survived
whatchamacallit fight is. But I'm hopeful that we have done enough to prepare ourselves that though we shall likely fail this first attempt, hopefully we won't need to do a completely new session to be like, okay, well now we gotta prep these things. Alright, we're just gonna run in. Gonna
Very well.
run the fuck in to begin with.
Ready to fight. I can do this.
Sure.
To battle.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Marquis Elmdor, I know not what has befallen you, but it matters no longer. For you are no longer a man. Using the power of the Orosite, you are become a Lucavi.
I'm telling you, like, how fucking cool. Obviously, like, we've talked at length about the ideas behind a Final Fantasy Tactics, the 50 Years War. But it would be really cool to have, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics Saint Ajora, or the Zodiac Braves, right? Like, it would be really cool to see this world 2,000 years ago, or however long it was when it was Final Fantasy XII. And it was, you know, like airships and great cities and blah, 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 blah in the time of Saint Ajora. And this battle between, what would be really cool is this battle between people using Orosite for good and people using Orosite for evil, right?
I need no other reason to strike you down.
That'd be really fucking neat.
Whatever the cost, I will rid the world of your evil.
It wouldn't even need, I would say,
That too is a desire. No different from that of all men.
it wouldn't even need to be a game exactly like FFT, in that you have to have all these generic characters and everything like that. I would be perfectly happy with a strategy RPG with that story that was just focused around like a core, like 5-6 characters. Or if you wanted to do like the full Zodiac set, like that's also fine too.
When your
But like a
life's
smaller
flame gutters,
cast, basically.
do you think you can resist being consumed by it?
No.
Every deed left undone, every failure, every regret will give rise to desires that call the darkness.
Yeah.
And when it answers, what would your most fervent desire invoke, I wonder? Mayhap you will experience a miracle akin to that which saw your friend rise again. But in all likelihood, you will become one of us. For there is no man in whom darkness does not reside.
You right.
Do you see them? The souls of the tormented. In life, they too bore darkness in their hearts. And now they serve it.
Real talk, I actually really like Elmdor. I wish he was more of a big bad in Tactics. I like him significantly more as a bad guy than Fulmarv. Because I don't disagree with him. Oh.
What say you, Ranza? Will you not join them?
I probably will. I probably will a couple times. Here we go!
dark within. Embrace it now, and thus, ere dying,
It has unique dialogue in
join
this
my
fight. That's fucking
legion
dope.
of undeath.
The Marquis is made a demon.
Eleanor!
Devilry is this?
Forgot she showed up in this. Help!
Death beckons you.
Well, we're off to a strong start, I'm sure. Sleep. Sleep. Two people are asleep and one of them's doomed. Yep, that's good. That's good. Ha 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 ha. You purify Doom? I don't know if you can.
The Auracite transformed Marquis Elmdor into this abomination.
Yes.
It did. The stones harbor great magics, and they have the ability to manifest one's deepest desire. Well and good if a desire is noble, but those faced with death amidst battle are wont to wish for one thing above all else. Power. So it was with Wiegraf. He was ignorant of the Auracite's secret until it answered him at death's door, and its darkness consumed him, turning him into a Lucavi. I can only assume the same fate befell Marquis Elmdor and Cardinal Delacroix as well. Your brother Isolud learned of this foul truth and died fighting it.
That he should have stood against such evil. He was brave indeed. I see now that you speak the truth, Ramza. But there is one thing I would yet know, though I fear to ask. If Wiegraf only learned the truth of the stones on the brink of death, what of my father? What knowledge has he of this?
Daddy Dearest knows all of it, and he's the problem.
I tried to tell you earlier, but...
Such irony that ones born into power should stridently disparage its pursuit. For seeking power, our kind you do condemn. Yet power is that which paves the path to peace. For want of it, our kingdom knew defeat.
It must be so fucking cool to know Elmdor's story in the 50 Years' War. Right? Like, what did he experience? The losses that he experienced to turn him into the man that he became in this game.
The vanquisher from vanquished it divides, and from it, order does in turn arise.
You who wield demonic power would speak of order. Peace that is begotten by such is no peace at all. My brother believed in the cause and served faithfully. But you fiends slaughtered him as if he were less than livestock. The way his body was torn apart. Whatever monstrosity did the deed clearly reveled in the carnage it wrought. Ramza is right. In your pursuit of power, you have been consumed by darkness and twisted into abominations.
Ah, Meliadul, the seed of Falmar's loins. Alike with sire, passing glib you are. A secret unto you I shall reveal, from where this stone did come into my hand. Upon me 'twas bestowed by your lord father, and now the name of he who slew your brother.
Okay, I gotta say, Zalera, this is absolutely from a standpoint. This is a fuck around and find out moment.
Again.
You are fucking around.
Lord Falmar.
Meliadul is about to have you find out.
You shall have no mercy.
Please crush punch somebody. No, wait, why did she walk into the corner and do nothing? What? Okay, Tactician mode, clearly the game is like, nah, bro, we ain't about to help you. Fuck you. Okay, so did not remove fucking whatchamacallit. Need to space ourselves.
Ramza, forgive me for treating you as a heretic.
Just get in the fight, lady!
From the first, you tried to tell me the truth, but I refused to listen. I'm truly sorry.
Please just
Any
crush
would
punch
struggle
something.
to believe such a far-fetched tale. I might have done the same in your place. So let us leave it in the past and fight as comrades now. Together, we will avenge Isilud. I must concentrate.
Don't worry about these guys. I just Zerg Zalera. I'm uncertain which actions to take. Oh, well that could be bad. Oof. I don't know how he's planning to rend my weapon with his bare hands. But okay. Yeah, at least target her. Even if she doesn't actually help me, maybe she'll take some hits. Holy shit. Nice parry. How badass would it have been? It would be terrible. It wouldn't be badass at all. I would hate it. Thank you. Water potion. Woo.
Death
Sleep these guys.
beckons you.
I swear.
Embrace your death.
Nice. Ooh, perfect. Truly, truly wonderful. Fuck. Well, we didn't get the auto. I expected we would, but... Ugh. Can we tag these guys? We have a chance. I'm just gonna attack. Okay, Melia. Alright, Melia. I see.
You scared?
We disabled one. Let's purify. Get the sleep off of him.
Beckoned you.
Alara, I swear! Probably should have swapped this stuff. Yeah, fuck it. Somebody's getting mystic, or someone's getting contortion. Maybe we can petrify him. No dice. Unfortunate. Don't you fucking rend my armor with your bare hands. Ooh, I'd have been mad. I would have been the big mad. The issue that I have here is I don't actually know whether or not we gotta kill all these extra guys, or if we just have to kill Zalera. Alright. Oh, that he's, well, less yes. But he's in range for several people. Oh, not confused ya. What? That group's fucked.
Exalted dark.
It's kind of funny. Okay. I'm kind of funny. I find it kind of funny that big vampire, crazy, scary death guy uses that. Be purified. Where are you going? No! Don't. You fucking... That's fine. That's fine. Rend my helmet. How did you rend my crystal helmet with your bare fists? You fuck! Ow! Stop it! I'm trying to think.
Dread ravage you.
I am concerned I'm going to lose this. Yes! Yes, Agrius! You beautiful woman! Good job!
You shall have no mercy.
Okay, I don't care about y'all. Let's go. I don't care what's happening back here. You I might care about. Gotta get closer to some people. Yes. Purification can't hit on different levels. Fuck me. I guess here, because we can't punch him, can we? Can't punch him. So a bunch of people are about to fall from doom, which is annoying.
No turning back.
be able to hit him. What? Was I not paying attention and it showed 0 chance to hit? Okay. That might have been on me. If so, my bad.
Forgive me.
Okay. The dooms are beginning to proc. Off with your thunder bullshit. Breaking all my fucking crystal gear. And I'm not fucking happy about it. He's flying around like a motherfucker. Swear to God, Ramsey, get the fuck up and hit him. This is actually a complaint that I have about tactics, and I don't like that the game devolves into... Most of these big set-piece fights are legitimately just status screws. Like, Delacroix is like that, Zalera is like that, Elmdor is Zalera, but the other part, Elmdor fights are like that. It's just very frustrating.
How can this be?
Yeah. I think... I don't even want to win anymore. We've lost a crystal shield, a crystal helm, and a mirror plate. I don't want to win anymore.
Unofficiate.
Jesus.
Isn't it?
Unnecessary. Nothing the money can't fix, yeah. Alright, that's it. That's the dunzo. That's it for us, my boys. Okay, retry. Change formation. So I think the question is Doom the bigger issue, or is Sleep the bigger issue? I don't know that I have a good answer to that question, actually. Doom can't be cured, yeah. Correct. Doom cannot be cured. A lot of angel rings, but angel rings are immune to KO. Doom is not KO. I do not believe you. So I don't know that we actually have a lot of resistance to Doom. A spontaneous nap. Yeah. Interestingly, protect rings are the things that we would need for both. And we only have one! Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate to hate that. Absolutely hate that. Ugh.
Ready to fight.
The beret prevents KO, sleep, confusion, stop. Okay, so sleep is up in the mix there. least, we will move you here.
Ready as ever.
First of all, I don't think I actually want that. I think I want... Right. Yes. So part of what I think we're going to do is we're just going to try to haste Ramza. And
Of course.
Misty, of course,
As you wish.
Agrius. What other stuff can potentially... Reflect, maybe? Guardian Ring will prevent Disable. That's potentially useful. Other than the Japa Mala, Sleep is really the only thing that we're protected from there, so... Just honestly... Confusion... Be nice to not have to deal with. Have anything else that's confusion or sleep? No. Well, that sucks. I mean, if that's the case, then honestly... Featherweave and Vampire. Or Bracers, just anything for more damage. Probably just Featherweave. Whatever. Do we want to go back to... I think we want to go back to martial arts for more chances at revives and purifications. So, time, we're going to haste Ramza and hopefully just have him go to ham. Agrius has the ability to revive. Lantis has the ability to revive and purify. Misty has the ability to revive and purify. Ramza is just gonna try to get in and smash. Okay.
At the ready. Marquis.
Hey! Let's see how this goes. Nope, I gotta fucking click over again. I hate why it does that. Alright, full speed ahead. Ooh, he came very close. Because he really wanted to doom 3 people to start with. Okay!
Come then.
That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. That is A-okay. Right. Fuck. That's not great.
The Auracite
Yeah.
Ramza.
We're gonna haste right here. Kyle. Oh. Wait. Oh. Fuck it. I screwed the pooch. I hasted him. I thought he was moving. Oh, whatever. It's me. What the fuck? I swear to God, it showed him moving next, and I was like, oh, this is fine. And then the haste was instacast and locked in. And I was like, excuse me? See, this is probably still fine. Probably still fine. Probably still fine. Because we're all about to be dead? Is that why it's like, no? Oh, it's because we have Reflect on. Right. Forgot about Reflect with Haste. Okay. Alright. This is fine. This is totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Still totally fine. I didn't royally screw up. I don't know why anyone would think that I've royally screwed up. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Totally fine. Totally fine. Jesus! Maybe not totally fine anymore. Okay, we're gonna swing for the fences. No dice. Alright, we screwed that one up. Wait, she counts? Huh. I'm surprised she counts. I guess I could stop trying to Zerg him. Alright, retry. Feel we're still fine.
The Auracite
Look, it wasn't intended. It was an accident. It was an accidental accident. It was an accident. Ow.
Ramza.
I realize now the random shit that I've been seeing around and about is haste. And I realize now I'm not even going to be able to haste myself, so... Ruggy? So we got haste on one, and then we got 3 people with reflex. The reflex goes there. Reflex goes there. That's funny. That's actually quite funny. Alright, that's just something I have to keep in mind. Christ. I was about to say, please give us more than 1 auto potion proc. Thank you. Well, I mean... we can chakra to keep things a little better. That's nice. If I can judgment, proc a slow. Or stop. Yeah, we proc a stop. That's awesome. Super good. What's this guy getting involved? Get out of here. We honestly don't care about hurting these guys. I'm just gonna shout myself. He is about to be dead. So I think I'm going to attempt to haste the last person I can haste. Oof. Dicey. Doing shit to just try to cope. And fuck you. Oh shit, Melia's bringing the fight in.
If only I was stronger.
Okay, alright. Sure thing, boss. Ah. How much fucking HP does this guy have? Oh my god! Wait, when did... What's his face do this? Huh. Well, that's not good. Well, I'm very low on Phoenix Downs, actually. And of course, we're in the death cycle where... Whoa! Buddy! What kind of HP does this guy have? We fucked. Feels like we might be fucked. Huh. Well then. Yeah, IDK on that. Ooh, goes for Melia. That is not great, but it could potentially be worse. Why only a 63% chance? Oh, I hate it so much. Why did... Oh, Doom. Doom was why he died. Doom was why he died. I remember now. I remember he was doomed. Alright. Fuck me. Oh my god, he gets so many fucking... Well, there's the stop. So, I guess we're fucked. Fucking just these goddamn status effect battles. I swear to God. Okay. Alright, we're gonna retry one more time from start. And we're going to pull back. We're gonna try to involve Melia duel. We're gonna kill these 3 guys, and we're gonna try to involve Melia duel and fight. You guys have so much fucking HP, though. That seems like a terrible idea. Oh, I hate it.
Round.
Yeah. I especially don't like it when that guy has fucking blocked himself. What's his face so fucking slow? That doesn't help. Fucking drop because we didn't get the fucking auto potion proc to begin with. Sweet. Baby Jesus. Just fucking hunting. What? Just hunting the people that are gonna fucking revive. Holy shit. Terrible luck. No, 61%. These fucking percentages, I swear to God, are infuriating. She is next, so I should focus on the concept of being able to double someone down. Never play XCOM. It's so fucking... It's rough. It's fucking rough. My dude. Are these the kind of undead that... Thank you for my mirror mail. I didn't get the fucking auto potion off of the prior hit. Of course I didn't. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I swear to God. You've gotta be kidding me. Like, you just, after a certain point, you gotta just be fucking with me. Also, it doesn't help that he insta-casts Flare Jump. Also, I love that Flare Jump bypasses Reflect. I gotta deal with shit, but he doesn't. Fuck you, bucko! That's very frustrating. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is not going well. I'm willing to say that this is that is we scrapped that one. We scrapped that one. Okay. We might not have the fucking gear for it. God damn it. I feel like we've got to... I'm just going to look up how much HP he has, because I feel like we've got to be so close. $2,334. Fucking hell. That's a lot. That's not an insubstantial amount. Yeah, that is a bit more.
Yes.
Ready as ever.
My turn has come. As you wish.
I want Mystic Arts. We might want to go Martial Arts. Do we swap? Do we, time? Go back to the
I can
olden
do
days?
this.
Is that the play? Just go back to the olden days? Pick up. That's incredibly unreliable, though. What? Fuck. I do not know. Protect ring. I mean, obviously, if I just went and bought a bunch of Protect Rings, then this would be a very different story. But I'm trying to not have to go back and do... If we don't get it in relatively short order, then that's probably going to have to be the play. The other thing we have... No disable, I guess. That also sucks. No confusion. No. I suppose.
Ready as ever.
I don't feel like this is gonna
It's time.
work, but we'll noodle with it. We'll do a song and dance routine. We'll see how it goes. Well, that's about how things started the first time, so... Wait. Okay. I am going to open up a fucking calculator on my phone so that I know whether or not I'm close enough to Zerg him down. Definitely want to clear the sleeves. Auto potion, thank you.
Ramza.
I mean, you could have woken me up, buddy. Okay, it's not helping when I don't... Fucking Christ. It really sucks to not get the goddamn... Ooh! Alright, well, fine. For some reason, that is a Flaraja cast that is not instantaneous, so... yeah, I can't really move out of it, though. I mean, it's on me. Can I just move into him? I guess. Chakra myself. No reason to do that. Alright, 270. See if he can hit himself with Flaraja.
Be. Fairly
He tiled it. I thought he united it. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess I could have checked that. Probably should have checked that. Well, I would rather here and Marshall. Oh, yeah, don't want to. Down here and I'm in the Bard song.
You shall have no mercy.
I was gonna say, could you please get these 3 guys off of me for a second, Melia? That'd be really cool. Move here, and we are gonna marshal. Oh, he's flying back there? And he's nightmaring a single target for the Doom. Really doesn't want those songs going off, eh?
Let's concentrate.
That's kind of annoying that he basically, like, got away. In order to hit him, we'll need to hit Ramza. A lot of damage to take, too. We're probably kind of stuck there. I think instead I'm going to go for the chance to stop him. Get a stop proc on one of... Okay, we didn't get a stop proc on either. I was gonna say, if we could get a stop proc on one of them, that would be potentially worthwhile. Those punches have been doing, like, nothing, and now they suddenly did a metric shit ton. Alright. No one's gonna get close to him before he moves again. We move in, take a hit. Alright, did we get any good nameless song procs?
You have my thanks.
Protect, shell, and regen. No hastes, no re-raises. I guess it'd be what it be.
You don't have me yet.
So we got the auto potion. So we got the auto potion. Actually, don't really mind being down here.
Death protect you.
Motherfucker, running away in a completely, like, different direction than he had been previously. Really muddying the fucking fight. Hey, confusion.
Right.
Actually, just gonna X potion. Try to keep people's HP up. Down here, and I can buy the computer.
Come on.
Good. Alright. 136. We are at 976.
I've got work to do.
Right. Anyways, here's one. And he's likely to move out of position, so just take a hit on him. Portion. 52 damage. That matters. Fucking chop. Auto potion. Okay, he's flying into a space that is pretty decent. Okay, that's another confusion. Less excited about that. Am I going to be able to accomplish anything while I am down here? Probably not. Oh boy. Cast speed on Nameless Song is 10. 13. Rousing Melody. Confusion on those two. Great. Her. Plus 70. Nice. You'll parry. Got our auto potion. He's gonna die down there, but there's really nothing that we can do about it. We need to just get back and fight. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. I can jump up here and move 4. Are you telling me I can't move 1, 2, 3, 4 and jump up here? Like, what's the movement differential there? Like, what the fuck? Huh. No way. Alright. Rousing Melody!
Nice.
Hit Misty and Lucky. Misty might matter. Okay, well there's a doom. That's unfortunate. Oh my god.
No.
to fucking clear this, I guess.
It's no use.
Got an auto potion. Well, 22. Got about 1,000 left. I do feel like we kind of just have to Zerg. 72, 72.
Death, beckons you.
Less than 1,000.
Isolate.
Attack finally. $1,658.
Onward. Newfound strength.
Alright, well that's gonna hurt. But they are both full HP, so hopefully it won't be the end. Part of the issue is now there's so many fucking enemies that it's gonna be difficult to get to him.
Onward.
I pick her up. Don't know if I actually can pick her up or not. Can I... Aura Blast? I can. Every little bit counts. I'm staying up late, yeah. I'm being bad. 22.
I must concentrate.
I might be able to finish it here if the HP is correct. And if I hit. 147, 189.
It seems I've improved.
2,390 HP, motherfuckers!
Now should fall.
This trio of battles
Scarcely grown.
sucked. It was real bad.
Full many stricken souls for power still yearn. Their mournful cries for succor going unheard. Forgive me, Volmarv. Hope with you now rests.
That's what mattered was right when you showed up, we got the win. Alright, everyone else get the fuck out of here. All these other undead, thank you. Thank you. Do not scare me and make me think that the fight is not over. I think I could kill all of them. Honestly, it would probably be easy, but I don't know if I could get back to Lucky to revive him. Holy shit. Elm Dork.
That we've survived thus.
I might hit him with a couple of
My mind reels to think such terrible
Faith
power lay
downs.
concealed within this tiny crystal.
just to get rid of that.
I was led to believe that the Church sought the stone solely to bring to life the legend of the Zodiac Braves. Yet the Marquis and others used their power to become Lucavi, and they thought it justified. The mere notion fills me with dread. These are not the miracles of legend, but the gravest evil.
It's brother
The truth
time,
was
isn't
kept
it?
well guarded, from you and Isolde alike.
We've reached the point of
Even
brother
we
time,
Graf
right?
knew naught until he lay near death. Like as not, Lord Folmarv bestows
pretty
the
close to
stones
the end of the
without
game.
revealing their secret. It is
So I
only when the
think all
bearer
we
has
have
struck a
left is put
pact
down the
and risen
brothers
as a
and then
Lucavi
go
that he brings
do
them
the
into
deed.
the fold. Which leads me to wonder, how many have thus joined him?
What is it that they seek? That my father seeks?
I cannot see their ends. If we are to judge from the massacre at Riovanes, they possess power enough already to drive an army to its knees. Yet still they do not use it, or even flaunt it openly. There must be a reason, and that reason is our answer.
Surely they stay their hands for something. The tales depict the Lucavi as irrepressibly savage beings, who cannot be felled by men.
Indeed, they do not appear to be the undying demons of which the legends speak.
Legends are but stories, I suppose, embellished with each retelling. After centuries, who is to know how much has been changed?
Lord Folmarv refrains from using his power to wreak wanton destruction, instead preferring to operate in the shadows towards some unknown goal. And as he succumbed, Marquis Elmdor spoke of salvation for souls who yearn for power. But what salvation could the Lucavi possibly have to offer?
The selfsame power bestowed by the Auracite, to wield which is to become Lucavi. My father entrusted me with this, the Sagittarius Stone. It seems he saw me as a candidate for his demonic horde. To learn how wrong I've been about everything, I feel an utter fool. Ramza, I entrust the Auracite to you. I no longer have need of it.
Telling you, would be such a cool game.
But in return,
Final Fantasy
I
Tactics.
ask a favor.
Saint Ajora.
Take me with you.
Where we
It is
actually
my
do get our
duty to
hands on the
stop my
Auracite,
father.
and the Auracites give unique classes to the people that they're equipped to, right? You have it. We get to see the alternate side of the Zodiac Stones when their power is unleashed for good. That would be badass.
Your aid would be most welcome, Meliador. Let us journey together.
Wherever my father may be at present, he will eventually return to our headquarters in Molond. That is where we must go. But ere we set forth,
Milan.
there is something important I must mention.
Milan is the Vagrant story.
At my
place, right?
father's orders, the Capricorn Stone has been delivered to someone who I can only assume is another candidate.
No. I think I always think of, what is it called? It's Liamonda.
Your brother, Count Dystar.
What?
It's brother time! Hell yeah, I'll recruit Melidul. She's badass. Let's get rid of any of our fucking guys. Goodbye!
I must find the truth.
We could throw her in instead of Agrius. That could be interesting.
He disappeared. Search the Eastern Hall. He was injured when he sprung his cell. He couldn't have run far.
Oren, what's happened?
Not
You're
good
bleeding.
things. I can tell you that.
Your Majesty, there is something I must tell you.
You mustn't speak.
I beg you, hear my words. 'Twas not Count Orlando who murdered Duke Goltana. The man found dead beside the Duke was an impostor, planted to frame my father. My father had been imprisoned here on charges of treason. But he fled with Ramza Beowulf ere the killing took place. He fights now to frustrate the High Confessor's plot.
I did not think the Count a man who would plot a rebellion.
The door won't open. Queen Ivalice, are you safe? Please open the door, Your Majesty.
But if not your father, then who? Why go to such lengths to frame him?
It was...
A lot of words were used when the information could have
Your Majesty,
been said more
has he
succinctly.
harmed you?
We found him! He's in here! Leave us.
My lord?
Stand up, turn, and walk back through the door.
But, Lord Commander,
Alita looks so,
It was
so
not a
good.
request.
as you command, my lord.
I beg you, hurt him no further.
This is a foolish thing you've done, Oren.
Traitor! You have no right to speak to me!
You act as though you did not wish for what I did. Look around you. Do you see any earnest tears? You were not alone in praying for the demise of that blustering oaf. Far more rejoiced than not, in fact. I even made your father out for dead. You should thank me. No one pursues a man known slain.
I am in no mood for japes.
Why would you do such a thing, Delita?
I told you, didn't I? I work to see you made a queen for true.
Naught you do is for true. You wish only to use me like the rest.
You do not trust me. You trust me or you don't, Ivalice. Which is it?
That's not true. There can be varying degrees of trust.
I want to trust you. I do.
I can trust you to do
It is
X,
not
but
such an
not
easy
trust you to
thing.
do Y.
Return to your chambers. I would have words with Oren.
Please do not hurt him.
I won't. You have my word.
I won't. I won't hurt him.
What I meant to do is done. I only sought to clear my father's name. Go on. Just make it quick.
Or Orin.
Stop your whimpering. I do not mean to kill you. That would be a waste.
That spell in the
could
game.
you possibly see in me?
Your loyal service.
Again, you jape. I would die before I bent my knee in your service.
No. No, you would not. As was the will of the Black Lion, I am going to bring down the northern sky. And when that sky falls, the land of Ivalice will again be made level. Then I build a new kingdom for Avelia. The High Confessor will face judgment as well, of course. I am not the Church's hound.
Are you mad?
Far from it. You know what I do is right. It is undeniable. Undeniable. A common-born squire takes the reins of a knightly order and leads a wayward kingdom from the midst of chaos. The masses yearn for a hero. I give them what they wish.
Using aught and all to forge your legend. Even me.
Is that so wrong? What? Do you mean to kill me? I know full well the High Confessor himself sent you, Valmafra. Your orders are to kill me at the first sign of betrayal, no?
You down, Dotus.
Do it then. Stab me with that dagger. What's the matter? You need only plunge the blade into my heart. If you will not, then do not blame me for this.
Bye!
It's just over here.
Beg pardons, my lord, I cannot keep your pace.
Lord Father. I need you to take a look at something over here. Catch.
Oh?
Can you tell me the name of that mushroom?
Of course. It's moss fungus, my lord. Poisonous stuff. Not the deadliest, but not something you'd want in your stew either. It gets you in the end.
So I hear.
What was all bag?
Do you think we should be getting back now, my lord?
What has you so terrified?
Don't you know, my lord? Moss fungus grows only on corpses. And, well, they say it's a bad omen to find it growing on a family grave.
I wonder why.
The house falls as the cap rises, or so they say.
On your way then.
Oh! Huh. Kind thanks, my lord.
Your fee is promised. The rest should help you forget what you've seen.
Forget what?
Lord Brother.
I'll be calling him Lord. He don't deserve to be no Lord. Time to go kill family members. Woohoo! Hey, we got new errands too. Hella. Oh shit, there's new errands all over the place. Ah, great. What kind of new stock do we
by
get?
all means.
Oh, if there's anything really... Miramels? Alright. Oh.
May I help? We come back.
Alright. That's it. That's tonight's episode. That was close to pulling teeth, but we made it. We made it in the end. It was very painful, but at the end of the day, we succeeded. So that's good. We're getting very close to the end. I think if I'm remembering correctly, all we have to go do is do some family business, and then it's the last dungeon, which is a whole shitload on its own. But that's pretty cool. We're getting there. Tactician mode has definitely been a difficult run, but yeah. Anyways, that's it for tonight's session. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.